Here's what no one tells you about your dreams shattering. It makes you a shell of a person. You will become a shell of your former self. You will spend nights lying awake thinking, what went wrong? Why did your path derail the way it did? And why were you punished for it? And you will think that you are cast in a punishment. And it will take, I don't know how long the time frame would be. For me, it took years and years and even a decade or more actually. And the thing about this is, when your dreams shatter, there is no timeline for grieving equally for everyone. Everyone grieves differently. So you're allowed to take your time to grieve your dreams shattering. They mattered to you at one point and they maybe still matter to you, and just the fact that they got blown apart so violently is a big change in life. It's a big trauma that you have to deal with. People will say go to therapy and they'll therapize you in a way that makes them think that the collective healing responsibility and the onus of healing is on you and not on the community you're around. Take your time and move away from the places that triggered you in the first place, that are the cause of your wound and where your wound started, because you will not be able to heal in the same environment that broke you. It will only be possible once you heal, once you take time away from the source of the suffering and try to find peace within yourself. And you will only start to find peace within yourself when you are in a way in a hermit mode or isolated. And not to say that you're completely alone, but you're just surrounded by the people that matter and no external noise, you know. What people don't tell you about your dream shattering is that our elders or anyone, no one ever talks about any of their dreams that did shatter, that they thought they dreamt a certain thing and it didn't happen, you know. No one talks about it as much. It's a vulnerable thing, you know, to talk about, and it doesn't happen with every single person anyways, you know. So sometimes your dreams shatter because your calling is very high. And I'm not saying it's higher to compare to other people. Everyone's calling is different. Your calling is very high, and that's why you are met with challenges that are unlike any other. And even though I don't want to romanticize the aspect of dream shattering, but I have realized that after years and years, like after a decade and a few years or so, that it all didn't happen for a reason necessarily, but it prepared me for what is to come. And I don't know what is to come. I have no idea, but I can feel it in my bones that it is something innately good. Please don't lose hope. And even if you do, it's okay. And it's okay to lose hope for a while, for a year or two. But eventually you have to realize that, I don't know what I'm saying even, you know, like I have no idea. I'm not in a space to give it to you. I'm not a professional. But I have gone through this, my dreams shattering, so I'm talking about it. This is coming from a person whose dreams have shattered multiple times. Whether it has been in the form of failing exams or failing a university year or dropping out of university or a relationship not working out the way you thought it would, or it would go ahead or something like that, or friendships falling apart, or yeah, a lot of those kind of things, you know. Take your time to grieve. Be gentle with yourself. Take care of yourself. I wish someone had told me this when I wish I had a video or an article to look at when I was going through all this stuff, when my dream shattered right in front of my eyes and all I could do was watch. and let it happen and try and maybe surrender. But the mere act of surrendering to me was surrendering seemed banal to me, because I wanted to resist and I did resist, and that ended up maybe doing whatever had to be done, I guess. But you will resist. It is only natural, it is only human. You will try to clutch onto your dreams before they perish in front of your eyes, you know, and that's only human. It's only human. I hope you are able to find the courage to dream a new dream. I hope you're able to find love in your heart for yourself. I hope you're able to forgive the shame that has been clogging your veins. I hope you're able to live your life fully, unabashedly, unashamedly. When dreams shatter, it leaves us with a lot of grief, a lot of residual grief and a lot of active grief. And it is something to dismantle and untangle and unlearn and to process, I guess, you know. And for that, time is needed, space is needed, and distance from the source of the pain is needed, definitely. And from all the triggers that were causing the pain in the first place, you need distance from them as well. When dreams shatter, you may become a shell of your former self, but you'll realize in due time that eventually you become someone else as well, and that is totally okay, as long as that person does no harm to others and their own self, you know, like as long as they mind their own business and they go on with their life and trying to achieve their goals and all that, you know. When your dreams shatter, it will be painful and heartbreaking beyond relief. No one will be able to prepare you for it, no matter how much people talk about their own dream shattering. Like I was talking about how no one prepared me for this. No one even, and I don't blame them. No one knew what was going to happen in my life. So how can I blame them? I take responsibility for my life and I accept it for what it is and for what happened in the past. And I try to let it go to that mere act. By talking about it, by painting, by writing poetry, or I don't know, like making sculptures or what, like expressing myself, singing, dancing, writing, poetry, and painting. Those are the things that work for me. And I hope you know what works for you. And if you don't, maybe you can take some of these as clues and try it for yourself if it works for you or not, you know. And it's really therapeutic to release it in the form of art. You know, no amount of courses, no amount of books, self-help books and other stuff can heal it as much as you letting out your creative life force in the form of paintings and art and everything else, like music and all that, you know. So I encourage you, if your dream has shattered, if your dreams have shattered, try to express that grief, try to express that pain, and try to dream a new dream through the mere act of expressing those obstacles in the form of art. And I wouldn't force you, or I don't want to lecture you to dream a new dream. If you don't want to dream a new dream, don't. But express yourself at least. Let it out, all your depression or your sadness or your dismay, all your discontent and all your pain, you know, like all that trauma. Let it out in the form of art. That's what we are here for. Not just to let it out in the form of art, but also to eventually find our baseline of stability and eventual joy and happiness and express that as well. Life shouldn't just be about pain, even though it is a lot about pain. It can be, and it is, unfortunately, for some reason or the other, and because of some evil forces lurking somewhere or mostly all over the globe, you know. It is the way it is because of that. And you have a light in you. You have a light so bright that it has to shine no matter what, and you have to learn to let it shine. And if you don't, it will dim out and you'll become a zombie, a shell of your former self, like I said, you know. And if you don't express all your life happenings, or like not even all of them, you can journal, you can, like I said, you know, like I said, just express yourself. And if you can't express yourself and you feel you're numb, allow yourself to be, allow yourself to breathe, exist. Go to sleep, take care of your sleep, take care of your eating habits, your meals, drink water, drink water, drink water. Take care of yourself. You're the only you've got. If you cannot think about the future, it's too overwhelming, then think about now. Think about the next moment. Think about, prepare for the next minute, and take it one step at a time, one day at a time. If not one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. If not 1 hour at a time, one moment at a time. Just a flicker of a moment at a time. Give yourself the grace, please give yourself the grace to overcome all the challenges in life that have happened so far. And I'm talking to myself as well, like through this, I'm talking to myself as well and processing everything in a way, you know. So yeah,